خير في اتباع من سلف وكل شر في ابتداع.
كن سلفيا على الجادة.
People of the Salaf, Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah, they used to consider making hajr or boycotting or not sitting or cooperating with the people of innovation. This is from the deen, and this is something that is bil ijma'. So ikhwan fillah, this shows you that this is ijma'. That means that this is something that is part of Islam, part of the religion. Now applying it is a different matter. Applying it is something that is yarji'u ila al-fiqh. Applying it is where the fiqh is. This is where you need the ulama and the scholars to give you a specific fatwa. But the mumayyi'un, what do? They would like you to believe that this doesn't even exist. They throw this under the carpet. So what happens is when all of these nusus are hidden from the young brothers and sisters like yourselves, then what's going to happen is that in your heart, the people of innovation or innovation itself, you won't have that much hatred for innovation that you should have. So you should have, akhwan fillah, adna shay. The least that we could have is hatred for innovation and the people of innovation. That hatred doesn't mean that we oppress them. It doesn't mean we lie about them. It doesn't mean we don't give them nasiha. It doesn't mean we don't want their hidayah and their guidance. It doesn't mean that, ikhwan fillah. It doesn't mean that we want them to burn in hell for all of eternity. La, we don't want that. We want their guidance. We want khair for them. But you have to have that hatred in your heart. Now, this asl, ikhwan fillah, is very, the mumayyi'un, ikhwan fillah, these people have tanaqud. They contradict each other. You will see the mumayyi' having hatred for the person of sin, the sinner, the open sinner, the person who's drinking khamr, which they should have hatred for that sin. But this wala wal bara, they might use it when it comes to sinners, but they won't use it when it comes to bid'ah, innovation. So what is worse, ikhwana fillah? Bid'ah or sinning? Bid'ah is worse, la shakka fi dhalik. But they don't use it because, I'll tell you why. Because there's a conflict of interest. If they use it for bid'ah, that means, ikhwan fillah, that means that if they apply the teachings of the Salaf when it comes to how they deal with innovations and innovators, the numbers are going to dwindle. The numbers are going to dwindle. Okay? So there is a conflict of interest there. So that's why, ikhwan fillah, with regards to da'wah, when we're speaking about these matters of aqeedah, there cannot be any conflict of interest, meaning that we cannot look out for our best interests when it comes to speaking the haqq and the truth. We have to look out for the interest of the sharia, for the interest of the Islam. Allah Azza wa Jal, He revealed upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, abasa wa tawalla, sah, an ja'ahu al-a'ma. This is a verse that is abasa, yani Allah Azza wa Jalla is rebuking His Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam. But did the Prophet hide this? He didn't hide it. Subhanallah. So, ikhwani fillah, as a da'iyah, the lesson is that we don't look at our best interest when it comes to da'wah. We look at for the haqq, the interest of the sharia and the haqq. Jameel. Then Imam al-Fudayl ibn Iyad, he says, آكل طعام اليهودي والنصراني ولا آكل طعام صاحب بدعة. He says, I can eat the food of the Yahudi and the Nasrani, but not the food of the Sahib bid'ah. Now you might be thinking, how can he say that? He actually clarifies it in another place. He says, لأن, he says, إذا أكلت عندهما لا يقتدى بي. Because if I eat with the Yahudi and the Nasrani, no one's going to think that the Yahudi and the Nasara are upon the haqq. صح? لا يقتدى بي. Okay? وإذا أكلت عند صاحب بدعة اقتدي بي. However, if I sit with the person of innovation and I eat with him, people are going to look up to me and think that that person is ماذا? Upon the haqq. Upon upon the haqq. Now, this ikhwan fillah athar, and there's many athar, teaches us, ikhwan fillah, that if a person has status in the community, he's a da'iyah, who's someone who's known to be upon the sunnah, okay? This person should be very careful who he hangs around with when it comes to the people of bid'ah and people of innovation. He should know that by speaking and by sitting on the same platform as a Deobandi, as a Sufi, as a Takfiri, then this is يغر الناس This is a deception to the people, the Salafis that used to regard him as someone who's upon Salafiyah. This is ماذا التزكية لهذا المبتدئ. This is a tazkiyah. This is ماذا it's as though this person is condoning or endorsing this person. This is what Imam al-Fudayl ibn Iyad rahimahullah ta'ala means.
فكن على نهج سبيل السلف في مجمع عليه أو مختلف وتابع الصالح ممن سلف وجانب البدعة ممن خلف فكل